sinasabi niyong witness protection program at being a state witness in the court of law kesa sa legislative immunity. Those are two different animals.
Mr. Chair, malinaw na malinaw po yun at hindi ko po pinaghahalo. Naiintindihan ko po yun. Ang sinasabi ko lang po, yun pong witness protection program is a better remedy sana kung yun po sana ay napagbigyan. Hindi ko po pinaghahalo yun sapagat malinaw po sa akin, iba po yung course ng legislative inquiry, iba nang po yung remedy na yun po ay ibinibigay legitimately.
Thank you.
ng batas.
Thank you
Salamat
very
po.
much, Senator Marcoleta. So can we and the effects this has on them? This meeting has already or was already scheduled before I received the Honorable Committee's invitation this late afternoon. And some of my employees will be coming from various places. Thus, I can no longer cancel the meeting set for tomorrow. As such, I'm sincerely sorry that I will be unable to attend the committee hearing. I fully understand the importance of the committee's work and the seriousness of the matter at hand. I hope that my absence shall in no way be construed as a reflection of my respect for the committee and its mission. I humbly request the committee's understanding and patience in this matter. Thank you very much for your consideration. Very truly yours, signed, Cesara Rowena C. Discaya.
Mr. Chairman, with that letter, nagsisinungaling itong si Mr. Discaya na meron daw karamdaman yung kanyang asawa.
And Mr. Chair, nanumpa ito to tell the truth, and dito harap-harapang nagsinungaling ka, binabastos mo kami, niloloko mo kami. Di ba? Huwag mo kami lokohin because the chairman has the power to cite you in contempt. I mean, do not do that. Eh ba yung sinasabi mo, medical condition? Kung may medical condition, sige nga, bigyan mo nga kami ng medical certificate. Eh ba yung sinasabi mismo na misis mo eh? Di ba kayo nag-usap? Sana nag-usap muna kayong dalawa. Ano bang palusot ang gagawin natin, sweetheart or darling?
Mr. Chair,
You lied.
if I
You
may.
lied. Paano ba kami maniniwala sa mga pinagsasabi mo?
Senator Estrada is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The letter excuse of Mrs. Discaya is totally unacceptable. Ang sabi niya, meron siyang meeting. This hearing is of national interest. Huwag niyang lulukohin itong hearing na ito. Huwag niyang bababuyin itong hearing na ito. Dahil the Filipino people are watching. We are here to ferret out the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Yung sinasabi ni Mrs. Discaya na meron siyang meeting, for me and I think for all of us, that is totally unacceptable. Kung meron siya sakit, okay lang. But provide us with a medical certificate.
Yeah, what is the pleasure of the members of the committee
Mr. Chairman,
in this regard?
may I? Well,
Yeah, Senator Pangilinan.
why
is
will we
recognized.
ask for a medical certificate when clearly he is lying because the wife has already said?
Again, the chair asks, what is the pleasure of the members?
I-contempt, Mr. Chair.
Is that a
I
motion?
seconded, Mr. Chair.
Kindly raise a motion.
I-contempt, Mr. Chair. I want
Move, Mr. Chair.
I want Mr. us to Chair? file him in contempt for lying. Kasi
okay.
Mr. Chair, quickly lang.
Ganito na muna, no? Ipasyokos na muna natin. Just to, just to adhere to due process, the chair will advise the members to just issue a show-cause order. And if not satisfactorily given or explained, then we will
Okay.
just cite her in contempt.
Mr.
Chair,
Chair, if I
Chairman.
may, maybe
Mr.
we
Chair.
can, Mr. Chair, if I may, maybe we can ask Mr. Discaya why he should not be cited in contempt.
Your Honor,
No, but the subject of this motion is Mrs. Discaya. So, and she's not here.
Mr. Chairman,
Who are we citing in contempt of the committee?
the one who is lying, Mr.
The,
Chairman.
Mr. Discaya.
Yes.
So please explain.
Your Honor, humihingi po ako ng pasensya po sa inyo. Wala po akong intention talaga magsinungaling, pero yung misis ko po kasi talaga ay madalas po, may sakit po talaga siyang diabetes at saka meron po talaga siyang hypertension. At katunayan nga po, marami po siyang mga maintenance po na gamot na ginagamit. Opo. At
Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Senator Ontiveros.
lalo akong nalilito sa show cause ni Mr. Diskaya kung bakit hindi nyo po siya dapat i-cite in contempt for lying. Iba po ang heart condition sa diabetes, iba rin po yon sa hypertension, at lalong iba sa mag-absent sa hearing natin dahil lamang may meeting siya.
Miss-
So, lalo siya
Okay,
pong
yeah.
nalulunod sa baha nung mga mali-maling sagot
taken,
po
well
niya,
noted,
Mr. Chair.
Secretary.
Mr. Chair, may we go back to the original motion, Mr. Chair?
Yeah, Mr. Chair, ito lang sa akin simple lang. Very inconsistent yung mga pinagsasabi nitong si Mr. Diskaya. And then pangalawa, mag-asawa sila, imposible hindi niya alam, hindi sila nag-uusap tungkol doon sa health conditions ng silang dalawang magkasama. Very clear for me na tulad nga sinabi ni Senator Erwin, pinagluloko tayo nito, ginagawa tayong parang mga bata rito.
There's a motion to cite in contempt of the committee, Mr. Diskaya. Any objection?
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Senator Marcoleta.
na-override na po ba yung proposal nyo na Shokos muna o
No, he has already explained because he's the subject of the contempt citation or demotion at least, no? So we can rule on that.
To be consistent, Mr. Chair, isite na rin natin for contempt si Yusek Cabral at saka si Secretary Remulla. Wala rin sila rito.
They're not here, so they will be issued Chocos orders. But in the case of Mr. Diskaya, he's already here, he's already explained, and it's up to the members of the committee to decide whether or not satisfactory yung kanyang explanation. But yes, we will issue Chocos orders to the persons mentioned by the Honorable Marcoleta.
Pero mamaya, Mr. Chair, meron ako mga katanungan sa kanya na makukontem talaga to. Kahit anong mangyari before the end of
Hindi
this
na,
hearing,
meron ng
he will-
pending motion.
he will be cited.
We'll rule on that.
Sinisiguro ko
Alright.
makukontem ito mamaya, Mr. Chair.
Well,
Kung hindi tayo makukontem dito sa pagsinungaling niya dahil dun sa kanya misis, dito may hawak ng mga dokumento na makukontem tong taon to at the end of the day.
The Senate President is recognized.
Yes, okay. I think your pending motion is not to cite him in contempt. It doesn't necessarily mean that we will be deciding on what to do with him after that. It's just merely citing in contempt for lying. So we'll take it at that at this point, and perhaps discuss later on what the decision of the committee is. But in the meantime, I'm giving up my 3 minutes to Senator Rizal.
Not
Point
yet,
of inquiry.
Senate President.
Point of inquiry, Mr. Chairman.
I would like to clarify with Senator Marcoleta if he raised an objection because I didn't quite get it.
No, I'm not raising any objection.
Thank you, Senator
Point of
Marcoleta.
inquiry.
So let's rule first on the motion, pending motion, before anybody else talks. No. So there's no objection. So Mr. Diskaya, you are cited in contempt of this committee.
Point of inquiry, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, Senator Bam.
Mr. Chairman, what is the penalty for not following a subpoena? Because as far as I know, Mr. Chairman, some of the resource speakers here are under subpoena. Pwede po bang magbigay lang ng excuse letter kahit nakasubpoena po kayo?
Well, it depends on the committee. The committee decides on that as a collegial body.
May I know that the contractors are under subpoena. Are the DPWH and the others also under subpoena, Mr. Chairman? Just to clarify, sino po ba yung nakasubpoena dito?
Director General, can you address the question raised by Senator Bam?
Mr. President, Mr. Chairman, before he is recognized, just
Senator Pangilinan is recognized.
just to respond to the question, if they have been subpoenaed and they have not appeared, then they will be asked to explain why they should not be cited either in contempt or that that a warrant of arrest be issued for them to be compelled to attend. That's the process now that we are observing.
Hindi ko naintindihan masyado.
No, if they have been subpoenaed and they fail to appear, then they are given the opportunity to explain why they should not be either
And
cited.
it is up to the body
arrested.
to decide whether the explanation is valid or not.
That is correct.
That is correct. That is correct. So there's a pending motion. No. The chair has already ruled on the motion. So you're hereby cited in contempt of the committee, Mr. Diskaya.
All right. So,
Mr. Chair.
Senator De La Rosa.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Since the motion was already acted upon by the chairman, another motion coming from this humble representation that if Mrs. Diskaya was subpoenaed and he failed to be present here today with a very, very lame excuse, can this humble representation move for the citing in contempt of Mrs. Diskaya?
She's not here, so we'll issue a show cause order first.
Show cause order. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Chairman, according to the Secretary of the committee, the contractors named were subpoenaed, no? But the officials were not. They were merely invited. You know ba?
All were invited
All were invited.
because none has been absent yet. But
we
issued a subpoena.
Sige. Please say it into the microphone.
We issued, your committee issued a subpoena to Sistecom to address to Pacifico Diskaya about the ledger that he was talking about in one of his testimony. Now he has sent a letter saying that while he may be here, he cannot comply because he still has to read those and he has to consult a lawyer about how to dispose of that so-called ledger.
Let us
Mr. Chair.
proceed. No, Senator Ontiveros, you have 5 or 8 minutes. Actually, you have 7 minutes and 25 seconds. 25 ba? Tama ba? O, 25. Tama.
Salamat, Mr. Chair. But before my time starts ticking, just to follow up, kung pinapresent kay Mr. Diskaya yung ledger niya, and he said that kailangan niya magkonsulta sa abogado, I think he has legal counsel here. Maybe he should answer to the committee, but hindi pa niya pinipresenta yung ledger na hiningi ng committee, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Diskaya.
Your Honor, I invoke my right po against self-incrimination po. Yan po yung advice po sa akin ng lawyer ko.
Go ahead, Senator Ontiveros. You may
Thank
proceed.
you. Yes,
just,
Mr.
just
Chair.
on that point, because iba yung, with the permission of the chairman, very quickly lang, because iba yung sinabi niya dun sa explanation niya, ngayon nag-i-invoke siya ng right against self-incrimination. So pabago-bago na naman ang kanyang posisyon. Sabi niya din sa sulat sa Blue Ribbon Committee, ikukonsulta muna niya yung lawyer niya dahil kailangan pa niyang pag-aralan. Ngayon, panibago. Maybe he should put in writing that invocation also, Mr. President, just to respond to the earlier inconsistency do sa sulat niya. Pabago-bago, Mr. President.
Can we defer decision on this particular issue so we can proceed? Because
Yes,
some resource persons need to get out or leave by noon time. So, Senator Ruiz Ontiveros, you may proceed.
Salamat, Mr. Chair. At maraming salamat, Senate President, para sa mga dagdag na minuto. Secretary Dizon, umamin dati yung DPWH NCR sa komite na walang koordinasyon ang daan-daang flood control project sa Quezon City na kailan lang ay lubog sa baha. Ulat ng Quezon City LGU ngayong linggo sa 331 flood control projects mula 2022 lamang hanggang 2025 na worth 17 billion pesos, dalawa lang ang may koordinasyon na aprobado ng lungsod. Imagine po, dalawa lang sa 331 projects. Wala pang 1% ang sumunod sa dinevelop na flood control master plan ng Quezon City. May mga proyekto tuloy na imbes makabawas sa baha, nagdulot pa ng mas malaking baha sa mga daan, kalsada, bahay, opisina, pati paaralan. May go-usapan natin, anong range ng bigayan?
Your Honor, I invoke my right po, Your Honor, kasi wala pa po akong protection po.
Sir, ang protection
Witness
nyo ay
protection.
magsabi kayo ng totoo, under oath. Kanina, inamin nyo na nagbabayad kayo ng 10 to 25% sa Quezon City. So, given yung range ng halaga ng mga proyekto nyo sa Quezon City, magkano ang range ng bigayan kapag kayo nagbabayad niyang 10 to 25%?
Senator, with the permission of Senator
Yes,
Tiveros,
Mr. Chair.
the Senate President is recognized.
Mr. Diskaya, bigyan ko kayo ng advice, ha? This is not because I am a lawyer. It's because I have been here for ages, since 1992. Ay, ako ang pinakamatandang senador dito eh. Sa term, hindi sa edad. Mas may edad sa akin yung katabi ko. Meron kayong legislative immunity, huwag kayong matakot. Pag sa hearing kayo nagsasalita, pwede nyo invoke legislative immunity, magsalita kayo. Huwag nyo sabihin yung against self-incrimination. Hindi. There is such thing inherent sa mga committees, yung legislative immunity yung tinatawag. Kung meron kayong gusto ipagtapat ninyo. Hindi pwedeng gamitin sa inyo pag sa hearing nyo sinabi. Makakatulong kayo sa amin at matutulungan din namin kayo. Yun ang gawin ninyo. Tatanong mo sa abogado nyo, alam ng abogado nyo yan eh. Baka lang, ayaw nyo lang talagang sabihin yung dapat eh. Di ba? Huwag kayong matakot. At meron po kaming maibibigay sa inyong legislative immunity tinatawag.
Your Honor,
Salamat.
itatanong ko lang po muna sa legal counsel ko po.
Mr.
Senator Marcoleta is recognized.
May I clarify that because Senate President said that by tradition, we can extend legislative immunity. But I think that is based on tradition that may not hold to any specific witness. That is why this representation, as early as last week, I think, suggested a modality that is based on the law itself, which is Republic Act 6981, where a potential witness can apply under the witness protection program of the law. I think this is the best remedy that any potential witness who wishes to come into the open, considering that he or she will be protected well by the law. Yun sana yung gusto nating tuntunin noon. Ako po ay nalulungkot wala yung Justice Secretary because before I floated that idea, I made sure that that one is something that we can rely on. I spoke to an Undersecretary of Justice, pagkatapos okay naman siya nung umpisa until he recommended or he suggested that the Secretary of Justice should also be consulted. So sabi ko, mas mabuti yung ganon. And then the Secretary of Justice called me personally. At ang sinabi nga niya, that is something that we can float. We can encourage people like that. Kasi pagkakaalam ko, ang Senado, magkabakas naman tayo. Kasi ngayon, we are pursuing the Whistleblower Act na sana'y ma-ratify ng Senate as soon as possible. So sa aking pagkakaalam po ay sinabi niya na this is a route that a potential witness can take. Of course, subject to the application kung siya ay eventually be admitted. Kung sakasakali namang hindi siya ma-admit, wala pong problema doon. However, sabi ko sa kanya, we need to go into the process, which he agreed. Ang naging problema lamang po, Mr. Chair, bigla kasi siyang gumawa ng parang press briefing na kung saan sinabi niya na before a particular, in this case, the Discayas can apply under the Witness Protection Program, kinakailangang magsoli po sila ng mga nakulimbat nila, which to my mind is not correct. Sapagkat kahit basahin po natin yung Section 10, na ito po yung applicable provision under the law, yun pong restitution or yung indemnification to the government, while it is a good policy, wala po doon eh. Walang requirement na ganun eh. Kaya nga, ang sabi ko, kung nandito sana siya, I could have confronted him personally. Magkaibigan naman po kami. Hindi ko malaman kung bakit siya tumaliwas doon sa usapan namin. At abogado naman siya, kayang-kanya namang basahin po either Section 3 or Section 10 of the law. Wala po talagang restitution eh. Kasi mag-a-apply pa lamang po kung sakasakaling ma-admit siya. In other words, the process must begin. Hindi nga po nangyari yung ganun eh. So sayang po yung pagkakataon na tuntunin yung remedy, which is very, very legitimate under the law. So inconsistent po yung sinasabi natin ngayon na we can provide legislative immunity, but they aren't immune.
May I respond,
from perjury.
Senator Marcoleta?
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Magkaiba po yung legislative immunity kesa doon sa pagiging state witness. Yung legislative immunity does not extend to prosecution. Ang sinasabi lang natin, lahat ng sasabihin niya rito, maski incriminate niya yung sarili niya, hindi pwedeng gamitin sa kanya. Yun lang po yung legislative immunity. Yung sinasabi niyo po ay yung ma-admit sa Witness Protection Program at pwede siyang tanggapin ng DOJ bilang isang ordinary witness or as an accused na pwedeng i-discharge ng korte as a state witness.
Tama po,
Magkaiba
Mr.
po
Chair.
yun. Kaya
Tama
wag niyo
po.
pong paghaluin kasi
Hindi po-
wala
hindi ko-
po.
hindi ko
Sandali
pinaghalo.
lang po. Wala po tayong jurisdiction doon sa pag-admit sa Witness Protection Program. Under the law, pwede lang tayo mag-recommend. Pero iba po yung pag-uusapan natin, legislative immunity which is implied or inherent sa Congress or sa Senate for that matter, na kasi meron tayong power of contempt, pwede i-extend yan sa power din to dito. Pero may mga ruling din po dito ang Korte Suprema. At wala naman pong nagdudulog sa Supreme Court. Ginagawa natin ito, as I said, for the longest time, wala naman pong nagko-question. So kung meron magko-question, then we will allow or we'll just wait for the Supreme Court to issue a ruling in this regard. Pero wag po natin pagaluin yung Witness Protection Program sa legislative immunity. Domain lang po natin yung legislative immunity. Now, if anybody wants to question that authority or power, which is inherent, sabi ko nga, no, hindi ito klaro na may power tayo kasi wala naman po talaga sa batas. Pero sa US jurisprudence, meron po yan. Meron tayong pwedeng i-cite. At tayo naman po, minsan sumusunod sa, di ba, nakapattern po tayo sa United States pagdating sa mga jurisprudence. So gusto ko lang i-clarify na iba po yung sinasabi niyong Witness Protection Program at being a state witness in the court of law kesa sa legislative immunity. Those are two different animals.
Mr. Chair, malinaw na malinaw po yun at hindi ko po pinaghahalo. Naiintindihan ko po yun. Ang sinasabi ko lang po, yun pong Witness Protection Program is a better remedy sana kung yun po sana ay napagbigyan. Hindi ko po pinaghahalo yun sapagat malinaw po sa akin, iba po yung course ng legislative inquiry, iba nang po yung remedy na yun po ay ibinibigay legitimately.
Thank you.
ng batas.
Thank you
Salamat
very
po.
much, Senator Marcoleta. So can we